Hey guys, anyone who's known me since I came to Minecraft knows that I make these crazy proclamations that I want to affect the game and change how people do these things below me. And people say, "Who are you?" And you're crazy. And I get it, guys. But, guys, I've been working hard. And this thing below me right here, distribution, this is the key to a lot of these systems, and this is why I actually came out to YouTube and the Reddit community, and I've been sharing so much because I have the keys for this issue below me, and um, I think this 1728 is a really good showcase of all these things put together. So while you're watching this, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up and a subscription. I would appreciate it, guys, because I'm trying to become a real YouTuber with 1,000 subs. And I do this a lot, guys. I would really appreciate it. All right, let's check it out. Okay. So, the concept behind my 1728, we have three different versions here because I have three different solutions for you on how to deal with the items. But we'll start with this one. Actually, we'll start with the most basic one, which is the hand loading one. So this one just has hand loaders. You see here as the entities come down, and you can hand load them. And I have stackable shulkers on it, but you could use crafting system if you're on a newer version, droppers or whatever, and just hand load them, and your inventory will sort it for you. So, yeah, that's the idea behind that one. Then we have this one, which is the sorting version, which would just sort up to 8 different types of smeltables for you. I just chose 8 because I thought it was just a good round number. Then we have this guy, which has these loaders that are specifically designed to handle multiple types of items. So we have a lower comparative circuit for it. So this is a super compact throttled storage. So there you go. That's the overview of 3 systems. Let's start with number 2, because the hand loading, I think you guys pretty much don't have. I think you guys get that concept. Okay. So the sorting one. All right. So how the distribution works, guys. Instead of stacking mine carts and all that, guys, that's not how I think, and that's not how I think 1728 should be. So this is my interpretation of it, and the key to it is a better distribution system. So what I did here was we eat the box and we push the items over 27 hoppers so that each hopper will just have 1 stack. So then we have 64 items in each hopper. So we have a minecart come out, pick up the stack, and just run over 64 furnaces. And we just do a straight rail. And the reason for the straight rail is threefold, actually, guys. Number 1, way easier to build. 2, Mojang is probably going to increase the speed of minecarts. They seem like they're 50-50 on it, but I have a feeling it's going to happen. But even if it doesn't, at least it's still really easy to build. And third, here's the real crux of it, guys. You have to wait 10 seconds for each box, no matter what. So the only time you really save is on that first box if it isn't more than 10 seconds per box for the distribution. So if you're able to distribute to those furnaces every 10 seconds, it doesn't really matter how long it takes, as long as it's less than 10 seconds. You only save time when you do 1 box or the first box of a batch. And that's just the facts, guys. All right. So With that in mind, I stripped out the portion that would push the items a bit faster, guys. So I got rid of a lot of the bulk in the middle. We don't have that complex piston system in the middle anymore. We have one piston push, and it goes across the entire system. Let's just run it now, guys. Enough talk. Let's do the coarse fruit. Nice bright color. All right, we're going to override the timer here. I have a 10-second timer. Well, approximately 10 seconds. That's almost 10 seconds, 25 items. It's a little over 10 seconds, like a fraction of a second over it. Then we have the barrel here where you could put a bunch of shulkers in, but we'll get to that in a moment. And we're going to override the timer and just goes directly into this dropper by depositing it into this pot. So it eats the box. It pistons it across 27 hoppers. It brings the cart in. It loads that stack. Once it detects that stack is gone, it sends them off. Straight rail. And we eat it through my my simple snow eat. And we use a dropper into a water elevator and then across this water channel. Right back into the dispenser. Rinse and repeat. That's the idea, guys. That's the idea. Then, for the items, how we do this is when this furnace smelts, when the item goes into this dropper, it detects the item in there, pushes this piston forward, which will create the clock, and it will piston all these droppers and the hopper above it, which will be seen by this observer, and it will power this dropper and that hopper, and we create a chain, and we power everything, and they all drop it into these water streams, and we power it multiple times because of the water situation. We have 8 block segments here, so we had to turn one dropper into another. So you have to power it with multiple pulses to make sure you get all the items out. So that's how we ensured it. Excuse me. Okay. Then yes, so that's how that all works out. So let's run a few boxes. Let's run this entire batch here, actually. Let's run this entire barrel. And you'll see with the clock, it'll drop in one at a time through this system. It was too fast to see in the hopper. There we go. Grabs a stack and goes. Now on my like ultra fast S tier model, guys, I have the carts there all the time. It's waiting for the items, but honestly, with the 10-second pause, it's actually not necessary because it's just a 27 extra entities sitting there for no reason, really. Just to leave a little earlier, it does not pay off in the long run. So we save on the entity count by just waiting until the items get in there to send the cart. As you see, everything's smooth. It's great, especially for this version. The overworld version with water. Alright. So after the items smelt, they're dropped into this water channel. And we have this 4-channel item system here. So it's basically splitting items up into 4. And then they're coming down to this glassway into these 4 eddy sorters. And they hang into these batches, I call them. It just breaks it into small batches. It's just so the eddy sorter doesn't get an item while it's moving and then kick one to the side sometimes. It just keeps it healthier. It keeps it working without leaking entities a lot better. So that's the system I came up with, and it works great. And it's really simple. It's just controlled by this hopper clock here. So there you go. It will sort the smeltable items for you. There you go. So as it sees it, it'll sort it. So we haven't smelted something yet. Which one? We haven't smelted smooth stone yet. Yeah, it only has one in there. All right. So when we smell smooth stone, that's the preset for that one, I guess. But yeah, I put the most common items, pretty much, guys. Okay, so that's the sorting version. The loading version, I guess we will just go over that anyway, really fast. You guys get the point, though. So we'll just do the same thing. Throw in the barrel. And we'll tick sprint it. We'll do like 25-second sprints or something. There we go. And you come down here. Oh, I went through it again. Okay, there we go. And the items will fall through the floor. It's kind of hard to see from down there, so we'll show from up here. The items come down. You just stand here. That's the concept here. And you just load them as the items come down. You just load them. You guys get it. And your inventory does the filtering for you, or you have a bot do it. That's probably a great way to do it too. Is just have a bot. But let's actually cancel this one and move on to the other ones. Actually, okay. So there's not too many entities around. Okay. Actually, let's kill all the entities real quick, because we are running a lot. All right. Yeah, we had almost 2,000. Not that much, but unnecessary. All right. So the last one is the mixed box loader one. And this one is really nice too. This one could run perpetually as well, just like the sorter one by itself, because as long as you have adequate storage, all these could run perpetually. So as long as you always have boxes and a bot or someone there, this could run perpetually. All these can, as long as the resources are renewed. So there's no like leaking creeps or anything in the design. I ran this a lot, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours. These designs. Okay. So let's get away from that sound a bit. Come over to this one and let's talk about the loaders. All right. Let's meet sound real quick. All right. So we're gonna load in a bunch of boxes to this one, and we'll tick sprint it a bit. Okay. So in this one, I had glass there, so I had to ensure all the counts. I had to make sure it was perfect each time. They are. This is the mixed one. This one is just real simple because the items fall on pure hoppers, and these are throttled hoppers. And this is the fastest way you could load item entities in Minecraft, just hands down. It's just, there's no possible way faster than this as of right now, unless they come out with new technology, I guess. But yeah, this is pretty much it. And the reason for that is because it's pure hopper, like I said, to catch the entities, and we have it throttled. So what that enables is the items will pass on to the next one more rapidly instead of being caught into the extra slots of the hoppers, just waiting to be processed. And that's wasted processing time, guys. You can only process one stack entity at a time through the hopper into the dropper anyway. So those extra 4 slots are just holding items waiting to be processed. It's just cached. So this removes the cache and it makes everything direct. So as soon as this system stops, the loading will stop. And it's not like most loading systems where it's going to run for another few minutes. No, not with this. So I think it's almost done. So let's wait for it to finish. Let's see how much is left. Let's peek. Let's hurry it up a little bit. We'll give it one more box. 2 more boxes. We'll go down there, and you guys could watch it. Watch how fast after the smelting is done that the system's actually done loading too. It's pretty impressive. So let's sprint it. Actually, let's not sprint it because it's about to stop, I think. No, yeah, let's sprint it. It has another box or two, I think. All right. We're going to wait for the last box. Wow, okay, that was only 25 seconds. Yeah, this thing's crushing items through. Let's do another. All right, it's done. It's probably already done. Loading, too. Yep. 25 seconds. I sped out this one. Let's wait for this one to finish. That one's going to barely make it, too. But it will, because it'll have a spot open for another one. This one. They're all done. All done, guys. And yeah, so that's the whole point of throttling too. It's especially good if you're doing the same type of item, guys. Use throttles if you're farming one type of item, and it just makes loading way more rapid. Anyway, I hope that was a good little crash course into throttling as well. There's a little side quest on this. But yeah, there you go, guys. This is the 1728. Keep your eyes out for the S tier video. There will be an updated video where we will release the chunk loaded 1728 where you throw shulkers through a portal and you get items back. And it's going to be that simple. Alright, guys. Take it easy on yourselves.